from the brink of death to the ecstasy of life, a lot was handled by Joy, her family, and him. She had to face many decisions, to flee or to fight or to fold or to flee. It started when her hands were little and the rest of her life was still big. Joy was a plump, bubbly, and happy girl, always full of high spirits. Like an effervescent drink, she constantly lifted everyone's spirit with her cheerful and pleasant demeanor. She would pass on her warmth to everyone she met. When Joy turned 13, she celebrated with an internal, "Yeah!" a hum that resonated in her heart, vibrating all the breath in her lungs. Finally a teenager, and she could officially reject the child reference and take on the teenager title. About to embark on the roller coaster of life, she went forward. Buckled up and restrained, she could trust her surroundings, but then again that's where the danger could come from. The trees, known as the London Plain by those intimate with trees, were immigrants that found a way to thrive in these southern hemisphere cities. Joy and her family were also immigrants, one of the many that had moved here. They joined a congregation, the Assembly of Worshippers, in the hope to find their place in the new landscape. The family had forged bonds within a community of friends where birthdays transformed into lively social affairs filled with gifts and celebration of life. The nearby school had the main entrance on St. Jerome Street. As rumors went, the school had employed some teachers that would never be canonized. At the time, Joy was not aware nor had experienced anything unpleasant in her prepubescent school years. She enjoyed the classes, especially the challenging quizzes and equation in math. Joy learned to cook at a young age, in her early teens. She added a special touch to the house's sauce. This sauce was so delicious, it was called La Sauce. What will Joy's relationship be like when her time comes? The very first moment he laid eyes on her, a glimmer of pure innocence radiated from her presence. His heart raced. He had found a rare gem, a luminous diamond. He, a raw stone, brimming with untapped potential for both greatness and flaws, a rough stone with yet unseen possibilities of good action and bad choices. A rare gem, she displayed as much potential for good use as she did of bad treatment. He yearned to hold this gem strongly and never let it slip away. Nothing would stand in his way. For her, he was willing to surrender everything, his future, his standing, all he held dear, just to have her. He was nothing to look at, just a grown-up who was around. Boys of her own age were much more interesting. With him, she felt uneasy. Amidst the congregation, there were the perfectly pious, and those pretending by presenting pious platitudes. There were those who embodied genuine piety, and those who merely wore the facade of righteousness. Where did he fall within the spectrum? What were his prospects of winning her affection